go away. Okay. Hi everyone, welcome in. Welcome to the Dawning Soul. Thank you so much for joining me. Halloween is coming up. That'll be nice. I hope everyone's got their Halloween plans ready. If they're doing trick-or-treating with their littles, looking forward to that. That's always fun and exciting. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to do a reading here. The sage has been like really burning a lot this morning. A lot of energy cleansing. So I always like to see that when it burns a long time. It is now finally done and I'm ready to do this reading. Let's get into some energy here. I have the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. I don't always play tarot cards. I do have a variety of different kinds. And I love this one because it is mostly divine feminine energy. And so it's a little bit different than the standard tarot. Awakening, followed by Warrior of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and Justice. The Warrior of Pentacles is pretty slow moving, but the Two of Wands is okay. So we have accountability and truth, awakening, fully understanding your heart, your intention. The Warrior of Pentacles, you're following through with that, right? You're establishing the groundwork. The Two of Wands, fully standing in that knowledge. Justice. It's like that there's no turning back, right? You've got this accountability. I'm standing in my power. I'm moving forward. I understand what it is I wish to achieve. I am manifesting truth, awareness, stability. And this is really beautiful energy. This is and I have her backwards. Accountability, okay, and justice. Awakening. Really beautiful energy. Very fortuitous for this energy of the new moon energy from the 21st. Moving toward, like, next week, we're going to have the full moon. You're done with the cycle. You're closing cycles. You're shutting the doors. Matter of fact, let's pull her door. Manifesting exactly from that place of awareness, of truth, of accountability, holding yourself accountable, listening to who you are, manifesting from that truth, standing in your power with the Two of Pentacles, with your sovereignty, with your stability, building that truth. All right. Fortune and Tarot Collective Destiny. The art of life and deeper. You are not finished. You are not yet done. Dig deeper and deeper. The best is yet to come. Hold on. And then the art of life. There's no sacred light in the aura of an invisible life. Be bold in your skin. Let your love dance in sight. All right, let's get a chakra card here. Sacred Serpent. That's very appropriate. That's very appropriate energy for this awakening, justice, Two of Wands energy, this pulling everything that you are together into your manifestation, into your intentions. Self-focus. I love how the cards are they just aren't speaking today. That's for sure. They are falling out, telling us exactly what we need to hear. Let's see. Talisman. Because when we stand in our power, when we stand in our truth, when we stand for what we believe in, and we manifest from that place of authority for ourselves, for our understanding, we call justice, with that truth and accountability. That's a beautiful place to manifest from. That is the sacred Kundalini. That is the sacred self-focus. That is the art of life. That is a blessed day. We can move deeper and deeper into our own truth and stand from that power and understand that we see ourselves. We understand ourselves. That's a healing energy, rooted, balanced, growth. Because the further you can reach down into yourself, the further that you can pull down into the roots of your soul and heal that energy and bring it forth and love it and bloom from that. That is a beautiful place to manifest from. That we're all on our own healing journey. We're all capable of what we wish to see in the world. And sometimes, we need a little more understanding. We need compassion so that we can all get there. And try not to be impatient. Inner summer. Seeing the light within. The end is also the beginning. And putting something to rest. Putting pain, grief, disappointment to rest is a beautiful energy to manifest from. That's that seeing the light within, that inner summer expressing your truth, knowing from that place, that energy, wearing the halo of your own understanding, the beauty way, inner beauty, inner truth, the inner lotus, born from the mud, bursting through the water of your emotions into the sun, into that beautiful light, beginning. Because if you think about it, the lotus is born in the mud and has to push through the dirt, and it's this little bud, and it just keeps pushing toward the unknown, really. And when it bursts through the water finally, then it begins again. The cycle begins again, and it blooms and it opens. It doesn't open in the water, it opens in the light. And that is the new, that end of that journey is the birth of the bloom. And pretty much like anything that we do in our life. Okay, arrows, thank you. They love the cards, and I protect them ferociously. That's loyal heart, blessed, ooh, these are beautiful, beautiful energy. Let's see here. We have no place like home. Okay, serendipity, blessed. We have loyal heart, yin energy, and then regeneration. Okay, he's pulling on my arm. All right, beautiful feminine energy, the loyal heart. That's even loyal to yourself, correct? It's not just to others. Being loyal to yourself, that inner summer, that beauty, that truth, that sacred self-focus, that's serendipity. That's no place like home. That's blessed, 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 and understanding that blessing and gratitude. The last reading I did was all about combining your will, your intentions, surrounding it in gratitude, and creating from that space. That's a beautiful space to begin from and play with and learn from and create and manifest. Come on, arrows, let's come here. Don't bite the card. You are so bad. So sweet and so bad. Yesterday, he wrapped his paws through my hair, reached around, had even got his claw stuck in my cheek, and was biting my head. I was not sure why, and I know that's a hug, but it was more intense than it needed to be. Luna is very elusive. He is way more affectionate. Hence, Eros is his name. All right. Way more affectionate. All right, we have new directions. Lorelei. Let's see. My home is my castle. Bloom. This is an interesting energy here, though. Stranded. No, 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 no. Come on. No. 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 You can't have that. No. This stranded energy. This is I'm not sure this is your energy. And it could be maybe a fear that you're being left behind, or you're leaving something behind, because you do have new directions. And we have the end is also the beginning. This regeneration energy and your loyal heart. So don't allow any fear of leaving something behind or moving in a different direction. Don't allow that energy to creep in, because you've got my home is my castle. And the thing about your home, it's in you. No place like home. Your loyal heart, serendipity, blessed. Don't be afraid to move in directions that maybe you aren't aware of, because you need to bloom. The Lorelei is also this movement. She's sitting there holding on to the ribbon of a boat, and her tail, she's got the mermaid tail, and it's peaceful right now. She's just sitting still, but she could at any moment flip that tail and create a storm, create chaos. So release this energy of not being sure, or am I doing the right thing? Because this is a new direction. And wherever you go, you will bloom. The beauty way, bloom. Blessed, serendipity, self-focus. This is a creational energy, a healing energy. It's blessed. You are moving into a new direction. You have everything within you. Everything within you. Everything within you. There's no place like home. Two of Wands energy, justice, awakening. You don't need to doubt. Release any fears surrounding whatever is coming your way, or whatever you're moving toward, or what you're manifesting. Release it. This is purposeful. Soul sisters. Soul sisters, new chapter, refinement. You are refining yourself and your desires and your manifestations. The art of life, curating your experiences, your joy, your passion, and you're bringing in your soul sisters, your soul mates, your soul brothers, your soul family, the ferryman, taking that direction, trusting in the divine. Is there anything else? Harmony. Harmony. Blissful energy. Blissful energy, curating your life, your beauty way, your blessings, your healing, your manifestations, your sacred awakening, your self-focus, your home, your loyal heart, your feminine energy. Go deeper. Release any tensions, release any doubt, because this is your new beginning. The end of the old is the beginning of the new. The bloom of the lotus is a birth. It ends the bud and births the bloom. This is the bloom. This is that period. This is what you're stepping into, the bloom, the harmony, the serendipity, the blessing, the new chapter, the new direction, the new beginning, You're done with the healing. You're done with the regeneration. You've burned it all away. And now it is time for you to take that next step into the chapter, into the refinement of your life, into the art of your life, into the beauty, into the harmony, into the bloom, into the new chapter, into the serendipity. Blessings. May this be your reading. Leave it in the comments. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Melanie Dawn with The Dawning Soul, and these are my charming kitties. And here's Luna. Here's Luna. Thank you so much. I hope you have a blessed day. If this resonated with you, I invite you to carry it forward. Subscribe, share, or simply breathe it in.